Hello, pastors and leaders. I'm Ron Luce and want to encourage you to think about how we go forward with the church after the pandemic. So what you're seeing here beside me is all the logos of the Major League Baseball teams. And of course, players come from all over the world to play on these teams. And say, for example, one of these teams is having a bad year. The manager or the owner doesn't get stressed out because each one of these teams has what they call a AAA team. It's a farm team. It's a team that they have players there that might be playing 3, 4, 5, even 8 or 10 years preparing for the major leagues, preparing for the big time. So if they have a bad year, they're not fretting because not only do they have a AAA team, but they've got recruiters that go all the way into, colleges and universities. They go into high schools, and then they've got thousands of little league teams all over the country, and they're really all over the world now. And so they know they've got a huge recruitment base of people that have been playing ball for years and years preparing for the big leagues. You see, these baseball managers, owners, they're playing the long game. And they're not, if they need a pitcher, if they need a hitter, they don't go out to the street, hey, anybody know how to pitch around here? They don't have a bullhorn. Anybody know how to hit the ball? They don't go screaming on the highways and byways trying to figure out, will anybody come? They got a plan. They're playing the long game. They got people in the pipeline. What if the church could play the long game? What if the church could go after young people and put them in the pipeline? And so when we see something urgent like, oh my gosh, our churches are shrinking, what are we going to do? Instead of just trying to pull anybody we can get, we've got a pipeline. We are building people. We are helping them to grow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you. There are churches like this all over the world. I call them exponential churches, and they're doing just that. They've got a pipeline just like the baseball pipeline, and they've got a pathway for growth that when a young person comes to the Lord, they're growing in the Lord. From 13 to 14 to 15 to 16, all the way through their early adult years, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 years old. And they're growing each year and getting stronger and stronger. And I want to encourage you. We can do this thing. We can play the long game. And these exponential churches are built like a factory. And they're reaching and then they're growing them. And then these guys are discipling these guys and these guys are discipling these guys. It's like a machine. It's a big, massive pipeline pumping out strong, not hyped up, but strong, mature young men and women of God. When we think about playing the long game, maybe that's what Jesus had in mind when he said, go and make disciples of all nations. He's saying we've got to be teaching so they can not only learn, but they can duplicate themselves. I'm telling you, this is what I've seen with these exponential churches all around the world, teaching people not just to come to Christ or even to learn the Bible, but to become multipliers so that they pour their lives into other people. I want to encourage you to get online right now and to exponentialpastor.com and get the free case studies, 10 churches from all around the world that are exponential, that are really playing the long game. They have developed a pipeline. It will inspire you. It will encourage you. It will equip you, give you great ideas. exponentialpastor.com and get the free case studies today. And listen, please share this with pastors, other leaders, people that you know, because together we can create a pipeline, we can play the long game, and we can see the trends of Christianity all around the world change if we would just play the long game. We'll see you next time.